In episode 22, we built a custom callback handler and wrote JSON-L logs. That works, but it gives you a flat file you have to query manually. LangSmith and Arize Phoenix replace that with a visual interface showing every trace as a waterfall diagram, automatic token and cost breakdowns, and team-shareable dashboards. In this episode, we connect both tools to the pipeline and explore what they give us. LangSmith is a managed cloud service built by the LangChain team. Because it is built specifically for LangChain, it requires zero extra code beyond setting 2 environment variables. It stores every trace in their cloud, lets you filter and search traces, and has dataset and evaluation tooling built in. Arize Phoenix is the open source alternative. It runs locally, stores traces on your own machine, and uses the OpenTelemetry standard so it works with any LLM framework, not just LangChain. Connecting to LangSmith requires setting 3 environment variables before importing any LangChain module. Tracing v2 enables the tracer. The API key authenticates with LangSmith. The project name groups your traces into a named workspace. That is the entire integration. Every subsequent call to chain.invoke, retriever.invoke, or any LangChain component is automatically traced and sent to LangSmith. No callback handler, no custom logging code. Tags and metadata make traces filterable in the LangSmith dashboard. We add tags like production or the version number using the Tracing v2 enabled context manager. We add metadata in the config dictionary when invoking the chain. Here we attach a user ID and session ID. In the LangSmith dashboard, we can now filter to all traces for a specific user or all traces tagged with a specific version to investigate user-specific issues or compare performance across versions. LangSmith lets you attach human feedback scores to individual traces. When a user gives a thumbs up or thumbs down on your front end, you call create feedback with a run ID from the corresponding trace, a key identifying the feedback type, and a score. Scores of 1 and 0 work well for thumbs up and thumbs down. LangSmith aggregates these scores across traces so you can see which query patterns consistently produce poor user ratings and prioritize those for improvement. LangSmith can run automated evaluations against a named dataset stored in its cloud. We define a question and answer evaluator and pass it to the evaluate function alongside our chain and the dataset name. LangSmith runs every example in the dataset through the chain, scores each output against the reference answer using the evaluator, and stores all results as an experiment. We can compare 2 experiments side by side to see whether a change improved or regressed performance. Setting up Arize Phoenix is equally straightforward. After installing the packages, we call px.launchApp to start the local Phoenix server. We then call LangChain instrumenter.instrument, which patches LangChain automatically using OpenTelemetry. From this point on, every chain call is traced and sent to the local server. Open a browser at localhost:6006 to see the Phoenix dashboard with full waterfall traces for every query. The choice between LangSmith and Phoenix comes down to your situation. LangSmith is the right choice for team projects where multiple engineers need to view and compare traces, or when you want managed infrastructure and automated evaluation tooling without building it yourself. Phoenix is the right choice when data privacy prevents sending traces to a cloud service, or when you want zero ongoing costs during development. A practical approach is to use Phoenix locally throughout development and switch to LangSmith when the system goes to production. You now know how to connect LangSmith with 3 environment variables, add tags and metadata for filtering, attach human feedback scores to individual traces, run automated evaluations against a dataset, and set up Arize Phoenix as a free local alternative. In the next 2 episodes, we build the Capstone project, a complete RAG application that uses everything we have covered across the series, deployed end-to-end. Subscribe so you do not miss it. See you in the next one.